here, and we're going to call our next coffee time guests.
Hello?
Hi, is this But We're So Happy? Yep, I love how cozy you guys look. You guys are ready to work from home.
Hi! Elizabeth invited me to the coffee time. I thought it was going to be coffee with me and her, but we'll roll with this.
Us and our 300 best friends.
All right, thank you for joining. Tonya Garnett, Vashrąįį K'ฎօ, my parents are Lillian and Jerry Garnett. Grandparents are Martha and Gwich'in. Shoji, Donetta, or you. Vashrąįį K'ฎօ, my parents are Mary Gross of Vernon Village and Robert Farmer of Ruth. And we feel very honored to be asked to speak today for our immense knowledge, our traditional knowledge. And it might be healthy but fun. Okay, so we just have a few stories to share, and then some tips and advice. Life advice for elders. 40, 30. Okay, so during this time in our quarantine, you just think back about all the hardships our people have gone through, even people all over the world. And I just wanted to share a little story to start off. That's hard. Something coming over, getting over a hardship. And so I was going to tell my dad's little story. My dad's a white guy. He grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, and in Texas. And when he was a teenager, they were living in Texas, and he borrowed his brother's car, his older brother, and he wrecked it. And he wrecked his brother's car, and then so they were all scared and saying that he's going to get in trouble, he's going to get arrested, the cops are going to come and get him. This was in the 50s, early 50s, 1950s. And so he got scared, and so he went and packed a bag, and he stopped walking, and he went to go walk off in the desert and run away. And he went to go run away to go with the Indians. And so eventually the nighttime came, and it was all black, and it was out in the desert, no light at all, and there was no cars going his direction or going back to town. And so finally he said, the next car that comes by, the one that, whatever direction it's going, I'm going. And so he ended up going back home. So that was the first part of the story. And then, but eventually he did run away and go live with the Indians at our village. And then I have a story I want to share. It's not really that funny, but it's more, it made me really proud. So my grandpa always lives in our village, and he's 82. And a couple days ago, I guess, when everything really started getting serious and quarantine, things started coming down from the government. They, what my grandpa did was he just went out up on the mountain and he shot 3 caribou and came back in for our village. And an 82-year-old man going out and doing that, I thought was really, really awesome. It made me proud. But it also had me thinking about what we need to do now and how we should look to our elders for guidance. But we should, instead of waiting for them to say something or to ask questions, maybe we need to just watch what they're doing, and we can learn a lot from that, because traditionally that's how we've learned, was observing. So I thought that was a great story that just recently happened, and going back out on the land, going hiking, the things to do. They always always said, like in times of trouble, go to the land. And that's exactly what he did. Our 82-year-old elder went out on his own and just went out there to get care of and bring back to the village to provide and sharing amongst the people. And that's it has everything to do with our culture. We share. And I really think during this time also we have to think about, we're being tested, in humanity, that we need to share and take care of one another and not buy up all the toilet paper and pour them all, pour all the hand sanitizer. We really need to think and evaluate how we're living our values. And like Didder said, traditionally we always observed, and that's how we learned. We observed and tried to watch our elders, listening to our elders talking and giving us advice. Take that wholeheartedly and walk with that. And we see beautiful stories too. All these of things. This is a time of crisis. This is a time of importance, and but there's still all these beautiful stories coming out of people helping one another, of Baba Olive going out there and hunting, of people finding their faith and strengthening their faith, and tribes becoming proactive, villages preparing. We see villages out there preparing, having people quarantine when they travel out, putting a ban on travel other than medical emergencies, sharing, making sure everybody has food. Elders are being delivered food. We see stories of headset teachers going to shop for food for the headset families so that they don't go without during this time and on their time off. It's a beautiful, beautiful time. If you see the good right now, look for the helpers. Like Mr. Rogers said, look for the helpers. There's really beauty in this tragedy and hope. That's the biggest thing I've seen, is there's so much hope. Yep. And then, during this time we're quarantined, we're having to, have family time. Make it memories. Family, our fourth family time. The kids get to play games. All the snowmen together. There's one village, in Guinea in Fort Yukon, they're having a snowman contest. So, they can't do spring carnival, so they're having each household build their own snowman. They're going to have a snow sculpture contest. Things like that. When you come out of this, people are going to be telling stories. And what kind of stories do you want to have? What kind of stories do you want your kids to have? And then, and one of the most important things is, get on birth control right now. More importantly, there's all this talk of corona babies in December. And that brings us to our next subject, is that humor. Humor has always brought us through everything. It's a part of our cultural value, yes. And don't forget to laugh. I mean, this is serious time. We're not taking it lightly or anything, but just don't forget laughter. That's the best medicine. That'll get us through this. And we see all the helpers coming out. We really think it's God telling us to slow down and see what's good and what's important to us. What's important to you? What's important to us? And also practice our humanity. We don't come from people of greed. We come from community sharing. And just yesterday I was thinking, and I don't know, for our village and our group many times, ever since we were little, our old elders always said, hard times are coming. Hard times are coming. You gotta prepare. You gotta be ready. You gotta know your old ways. You gotta have faith in God, the Creator. And hard times are now. These are the hard times. This is what we've prepared for our whole lives, and this is now. we can do this. We're going to get through this sharing funny memes and positive messages on Facebook. And me and Didder plan, like, if everybody gets super bored being home all the time, we're going to go live and, like, try to interact with people. We're going to, and then, and also every day, Bishop Shumble also spoke every day at noon. The bishop, Mark Latim, announced, they said it, prayer at noon every day for everyone. So if we all pray at noon every day, you know, prayers in numbers are stronger, prayers are strong. And so with that, I guess, no, I think you covered it all. I guess I could just share one more little funny. Okay, so my brother Mike, he always hates it when I tell his story. He was a little kid, I don't know, maybe 6 years old, and it was in Arctic Village, you know, and he was watching basketball on the TV, and my dad walked in, and then that's when, you know, back in the early 80s, all right, maybe it was 70s, you know, when they had the really short basketball shorts and people running around playing basketball, and then and he was like, "So you remember?" Before I was born. And my dad walked in, and my brother Mike said, "Hey, Dad, when I grow up, can I be black?" My dad's like, "Why?" "I can play basketball." All right, just a little bit of fun. Don't forget to laugh, guys. We are sending you all love and light always, and we'll get through this. And thank you, Elizabeth, and for Alaskans for putting this together. I think this is really wonderful that we can all not virally though, get together. And guys, remember, wherever you go, bring your own sunshine. Bye. Okay, thank you.
Quyana, Mahsi, choo. Thank you so much, you guys. Gosh, it was really hard sitting around this table to not laugh out loud so that everyone on the call would hear us cracking up. Thank you so much. Such good reminders, and for everything that you do to lift up the cheeks of our people, really help us to laugh through all of the challenges that we've experienced and the good times too. I appreciated the reminders that you gave us, that this is such an amazing time to really evaluate how we're living our values. That this is really, it's a time that makes visible how different the Western world generally operates in a very individual, everyone out for themselves kind of way, versus our people really understanding how our strength is in our relationships with each other and the way that we take care of each other, that we share, we don't hoard. You know, that's what keeps our community strong. So Quyana for those reminders. And I loved when you said this is a good opportunity for us to find the beauty in each other. Find the beauty, find the helpers, and be the beauty, be the helpers, like Trimble was sharing with us earlier too. And I love the story, the message. What kind of stories do you want your kids to have about this experience? That's a gift that I'll take with me as a mom. Really appreciate your sharing. Quyana.